Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as we go ahead and take a look into Pretty Little Liars, this season number one, episode number 7, called The Homecoming Hangover. So, in the previous episode, you guys, we ended up finding out that it is possible that Toby and Jenna were hooking up with each other. Now, I didn't know going into the last episode that Toby and Jenna are stepbrother and sister. In case you guys mentioned that in the comment section and I did not read up on that, I apologize. But I definitely do know moving forward what it is between those two. Anyways, there was a moment in the last episode where Toby was trying to tell Emily something. And the way he was doing it, the way that he was like taking her to this classroom, very quiet, very closed off from everybody, the way he closed the door, it looked very weird. It felt very creepy. It looked as if he was going to possibly harm Emily, but I don't think that was what was going to happen. I'm not sure what Toby was thinking. I'm not sure what he was going to do, but I don't think Toby is a bad person. He doesn't strike me as somebody that would hurt or kill anybody. But who knows? Of course, we have to keep watching to see what was going to be said and what was going to be done. That was my thoughts on that. I don't think he was going to do anything that was going to harm Emily. To be honest with you guys, but that's just what I think based off what we've seen. Of course, we need to watch this next episode to see what's going to happen. Let's see if Toby's going to try to talk to Emily and explain himself. Hopefully he does. But we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are a fan of Pretty Little Liars, if you are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, feel free to leave the like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's take a look into this next episode and see what we're getting ourselves into, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pretty Little Liars. Here we
Previously on Pretty Little Liars.
I was hoping maybe you'd go with me.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, Toby. Oh, I can't defend you now, brother. I cannot. I need to keep seeing. I don't know. And I don't want nobody thinking I was defending Toby. That was not what was happening.
Got a secret, can you keep it swept?
But he doesn't strike me as a violent person, so let's keep watching. But it does not look good for him.
It was all in his shrink's file. Toby and Jenna had a relation, wouldn't it?
Man, poor little man. Well, not little man, but I'm not even sure what his name is. Her brother. That sucks.
Drop. Oh, go ahead, answer it. I'm sure it's someone that pulls rank over me.
I mean, Emily is her best friend, so I mean, you kind of have to chill a little bit there.
Hannah, where are you? Call me. Jenna came. So whenever you get here, just whenever you get this, just give me a call. Thanks.
What was that all about?
Right, neither one of us had ever been 50 miles away from home. We'd never...
Are you moving out?
Man, how did
No, 'cause
how
I
did
don't
she
wanna
pick
find
up
out
on
if you're
that?
Gone while I'm setting the table for dinner.
I would never do that to you.
Okay.
Or your brother.
If she was right, I was about to be like, how does she know?
Your mom thinks that it's best that we spend some time apart.
Oh no, don't tell me A saw this. Or it's Ezra? Oh.
It's okay, it's not from A. I think we can finally stop flinching every time our phones ring. Hey, it's from Alex.
It's not from A, but it's from Alex.
What's wrong? Alex just blew off our do-over date. Says he has
Aw.
to work.
We're looking for you all day. Did you?
Get the flowers? Yeah. Don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
Are you allergic?
I'm one of Hannah's best friends. friend, Sean.
Right.
The person you should be sending flowers to.
I was just saying thanks for.
No, you were saying, screw you, Hannah.
Do you want to see a turkey on a snowboard?
My man, just keep going. Just keep. It's not that serious.
For what?
Look, she didn't even notice.
I didn't mean to, like, invade your personal skin.
It's okay, the leprosy cleared up.
Good, but Allison was just straight up evil.
I would never say that. Not to her friend after she.
called me the hermaphrodite for 3 years, just because she didn't like my glasses.
Well, your shoes weren't that great either. Come on, lighten up. Allison had names for everybody. Say hello to Hefty Hannah.
Oh, of all the members. Oh.
Did you find them?
Oh. You cannot be mad at her.
God,
Or you
don't
can't
look at
be. Spencer, don't be mad at
What is
Alex.
this?
that. It's nothing. It's stupid.
It's a picture of me with horns. Who did this?
I like what he said because I feel like that's very true. Like, he didn't put it there. I don't believe he did.
Hey, I know you don't want to talk to me, but could you at least listen to me for a sec?
Ezra?
Well, he can't be moved.
Sorry I'm not here. You know what to do.
Hi, Ezra. This is Carol Feynman from Harrison Country.
Why'd you put some music on?
Sure.
Could you put a little lower?
Well, damn, Sean.
Thanks.
Oh, he crashed. Oh, that does not look good. Aw. Wait, what? Did he die?
Got it. Okay, then.
Oh, it's mom.
We'll talk.
What? Oh my goodness. I didn't think she was leaving. I mean, I don't blame her at all, you know? Once that trust is broken, it's hard. And I don't blame her.
So is Toby dead? I couldn't bring myself to ask. Jenna was... It's probably Aria. Something weird's going down at her house. What is
Thanks
it?
for getting Toby out my way.
Thanks for getting Toby out of my way. Hey.
Oh my goodness, really? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today, season number 1, episode number 7, The Homecoming Hangover, Pretty Little Liars. So we're pretty much just picking up right where we left off from the last episode. If you guys remember, last episode was The Homecoming. This is just the aftermath of what came afterwards. And great episode. I thought it was a really great, really fun, entertaining episode. Now, really quick, let's go ahead and talk about the big elephant in the room, and that's the whole Toby situation. Yeah, that does not look good. And I don't think Toby's dead. I always had this theory when I watch TV shows or when I watch movies, more TV shows than anything, because you guys know when they show stuff like this, they like to stretch it out for weeks and weeks, making you kind of think and make you kind of suspect what could possibly be happening. What I think is that I don't think Toby is killed, or I don't think Toby's dead. The reason for it is because I always had this theory, this thing where I need to see the body first. It's not even necessarily a theory. It's just more of I need to see the body, okay? If I see the body, then I'm like, okay. But if I don't see nothing kind of similar to what we seen in the end of this episode, I don't think that Toby's dead. But that is really strange how Toby's not with his motorcycle. One of the things that was mentioned in this episode was that, Toby left very upset, and he left and he left with his bike. So how could this thing be wrecked and Toby's nowhere to be found? You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not sure. I need to see more, of course. Jenna was very, very emotionally distraught. She was very hurt, which kind of makes you feel that Toby could be dead. But again, I need to see the body just so we could get confirmed, or we just need to see in the next episode that they mention, oh, Toby's body's been found. Oh, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Similar to similar to Allison, where they didn't know if where she was. They didn't know if she was alive or dead until they found the body. Very similar to that, if they give us a situation like that, then I'll be like, okay, but I think he's okay. I just don't know where he could be, to be honest with you guys. And let's say Toby is dead. Let's say Toby is no longer alive here. To me, that would suck. That would suck because I feel like this guy's completely misunderstood. I don't think he was going to harm Emily. That was one of the things I mentioned to you guys in the intro going into this episode, was that I don't think he was meaning to harm Emily. It just came off that way. It just made it seem like he was, about to do some serious shit. But I don't think he was bad at all. But if he is dead, that would suck. Because like I said, misunderstood. We didn't really get the truth, to be honest with you guys, if he is dead, on trying to figure out what he was trying to tell Emily. But that's my thoughts on that. I don't think he's dead. We have to keep watching just to make sure. We have Ezra, Mr. Fitz. I think I said his name right. Yeah, it looks as if he is taking interviews. It looks as if he is looking for a new position, work-wise. Honestly, I would not mind that. I wouldn't mind him getting out of the situation that he put himself in with Arya. If this is his way of, if this is his way of saying what I'm doing here is wrong, I need to correct myself and get myself out of this situation and not put her into this, I need to leave, I'm going to support that 1000%. But here's what I think. I think Mr. Fitz, I think Ezra is possibly trying to get another job, right? So that if he does decide to date Arya, it doesn't look as bad. That's what I'm thinking, okay? That's my mindset, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because it didn't look like he was packed to move. He didn't look like he was leaving anywhere. So if we remember a little bit in this episode, we saw Arya go to Ezra's house, and he was not there. We did see a suitcase, right? But we didn't see anything else packed. And by me seeing that, to me, that tells me that, let's say he gets this other job, I don't think he's leaving. I think he's still staying in town. I think that I'm not saying for sure. Obviously, I don't know. We have to watch to continue to see how it's going to go down. But that's just kind of like my theory. That's just kind of my thought process of what I think is possibly going to happen. And that's just based off the little details of how his apartment looked. Oh, I apologize, you guys. I'm trying to get to that scene when Arya gets into his house. It was right about... Where was it? I know I'm close to it. Right about... Come on, damn it. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. So yeah, let me just play it very quickly. I'm just play it quickly just because it's not like super crazy, like amount of of anything, to be honest. It's just little details like this is stuff that I noticed. Little things like this is stuff that I pick up on. So let's go ahead, play. Very quickly, look, the books are still on the shelf. They had a different angle where you kind of got a better look at the house, the apartment. It looked pretty full to me. Look, you can kind of see it here. Like, it's still pictures on the wall. Yeah, you got the suitcase there. But I honestly don't think he's going anywhere. So my thought process, once again, is that if Ezra gets this job, I think this may be a way to soften up the blow for him to date Arya. Maybe. Okay, let's say that happens. It's still wrong just because of the age difference. I'm not agreeing with Ezra here. I'm not approving of whatever he's going to do. I mean, if he decides to leave her alone, I'm all for it. That's probably the best thing to do. But I'm throwing this out there because it wouldn't surprise me if this is something that happens. Okay. So that's the reason why I brought it up the way I did and said what I said here. We'll see. We'll see. We have to keep watching once again just to see what happens here. But again, we'll have to see what happens. Anyways, we have the Sean situation, where he ends up sending flowers to Arya. That was a bit strange. That was a bit weird to me. The fact that he would do something like that, knowing that Arya's really good friends with your girl. I like Hannah. I think Hannah is a really awesome chick. Great character. I don't know. I don't want to see these two together no more, to be honest with you guys. I don't want to see Sean and Hannah together. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. Not that it doesn't look right, but it just, their relationship doesn't feel like it's gonna work. You know, it just feels like they're not happy. You know, and you can kind of see that a little bit. You could definitely see it on Hannah's face. She does not look happy, and I don't think their relationship's gonna last that much longer. And just based off the way Sean would just be so reckless and careless and just give Arya flowers like the way that he did, where she, and I love what she said too. She's like, "Oh, you didn't do this to be sweet. You did this to be like F you, Hannah. Like, yeah, you did this to be a dick, Sean. And for that reason, I don't want to see their relationship no more. Like, I kind of want it to be over, but I think we'll eventually get there. I don't think they'll be together that much longer, if I'm to be honest with you guys. We have the mom situation, Arya's mom. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to see it, but I don't blame her at all. You know, once you break that trust, it's hard. It's really hard. And honestly, it surprised me to see that mom left the house. But it doesn't surprise me that she did, because she's heartbroken. She's hurt, and it makes sense. It makes total sense that she doesn't want to be there, be around him, and I don't blame her. I literally do not blame her whatsoever. So Alex, we got Alex here with Spencer. Looks like their relationship's gonna continue to grow. Again, we got the Toby stuff. He crashed. I don't think he's dead, just because I didn't see a body. Hopefully in the next episode we could get some confirmation on that, just to see what's happening. And that's just about it. Great episode, as I mentioned to you guys. I had a great time watching this. Hopefully you guys did as well. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Comment in the comment section, guys, if there's anything you guys would like to mention. And I will see you on the next episode of Pretty Little Liars. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.